Good morning, welcome back to Log Cabin Firewood. So hey guys, I'm Jack, and today we got a little bit of poplar, maple, and oak that we're going to blast up on the Eastonmade axis and the 916. So what's going on, everybody? I hope you've been great. We are going to tackle a little bit of this maple, oak, and what else is there? Poplar. I found out there was tulip poplar in here, but I'm okay with it. Most of this stuff is going to become bundlewood anyway, since it's nice straight grain stuff. So we are going to split this rather small, something similar to what I busted this piece open looking like. You know, it's going to be nice splits. Yes, I could still burn it in the boiler if necessary, but I need some bundlewood. So we're going to go ahead and just process this for bundlewood, since most of it will split up and season quickly. The oak rounds that I do find in here, I will probably set to the side and I will split them at a later date. That way I can actually put them into a decent, hardwood pile. I don't want to mix that in with the maple and the poplar. I think when you guys see this, I'm actually going to be on my way to the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria in Indiana. So stay tuned for a few videos of that coming up. A lot of good people for a great cause showing up to split wood for the veterans. So the conveyor started jumping around and I stopped it. I need to put an on-off switch somewhere closer to the conveyor so I don't have to run 20 or 30 feet away to unplug it, because that's the only, I either have this thing plugged in and it's on, or I pull it off and it's off. But I don't know if you can tell here, the sun's kind of in the background, but we popped right off of the sprocket. So we'll have to get this back on and see if she lasts. I don't know if you could tell from the picture, but this thing is kind of like cattywampus in there. It's not exactly straight. I think when we looked this thing up, it was from the, I forget when it was. This thing's got some age to it. Well, we got her going again. I tried to tension the other side a little bit less than the other one to try and center the chain up, because it kept coming off on that side over here. So I don't know. I don't have enough time to split any wood tonight, but I had to come over here. This is a day later. I wanted to fix this thing because I have a few things I need to take care of before we go to the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria. By the time you see this, we'll be on our way. But yeah, that's coming up next week. So we'll see what happens. Alrighty. Oh, guess what? I found out one of the problems. So it looks like I lost another paddle. I did. It sheared off somewhere. Let's see where it sheared off. Because I did have a huge section that was just chain. Probably like a 8 or 9 foot section, and it's right here where we're at now. So where'd I lose this other paddle at? I don't see where we lost it yet. Unless I lost another one in that 10-foot section. There it is, it was right here. I lost it right there. Well, I guess that's what the problem was. So we did get the conveyor going again. I ended up tensioning the one side a little bit less than the other to try and square up the chain. But I did just find out that we broke another paddle off of this thing. And they are just slowly diminishing. And it looks like something just got caught on it and it just, you know, sheared it off. This thing's old. It's not made for firewood. But we're using it for firewood. But I don't have enough time to split wood today. So that's all I got. I just wanted to come over after work and try and get this thing going, so tomorrow morning I can come back over and hopefully finish some of this stuff up. But yeah, take care of each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.